parents. We are in lesson 8 of book C, and this is the one where we're going to work in the technique book on page 8. This is called Let's Pick 'em Up, but the really fun one is When the Saints Go Marching In. And actually, I'm going to play this one last. This is the one that your child will probably want to memorize it, and that is perfectly okay. This is a great one out of this book to go ahead and memorize. First, let's do the technique book, so you're going to do that at home. This one really is about the wrists. I've got the video for this kind of down so that you can watch my hands, and they can look at their fingers when they're doing this, but what I'm really having them work on is keeping their hands close to the black keys so that they can play and then lift. We want to lift up. We're going to over exaggerate this so that we can practice lifting. And then the toughest one is right here. This is the toughest one because it's E and it's a D sharp. So it's the third finger on the E, and then the D sharp is this black key with the fourth finger. Your child's gonna really struggle with that, and that's okay. It's a great exercise to do. We're building some muscles of lifting, and it works better if their fingers are round, and then they'll need to really lift their fingers for this and then roll up at the end. So this is a very technical piece. Plus we've got a crescendo in the middle and then a decrescendo towards the end, and we definitely want to do the repeat at the end. There's the incomplete measure also. So even though this one doesn't really match When the Saints Go Marching In, this is a really important thing to be able to practice. I'm going to play really slowly. Notice what my wrist did. I'm lifting. And it's supposed to crescendo here, loud, and then quieter. And then decrescendo at the end, back to the beginning. Crescendo. There's at the top's usually the loudest. So work on those wrists. Get those wrists to roll up at the end of each one of these slurs. So we're definitely not playing like this. We're not down here. We're definitely right up here rolling. So we're going to over exaggerate it. This one is really hard to play fast. I can hardly even do that with a little practicing. So play it nice and slow. There is no reason to speed. What this does do is you play one hand and then we're up, and then the other hand and we're up, and so we're trading hands, and it's got this feel. That is the feel for When the Saints Go Marching In. We're going to start with right hand, hold it down, and you're going to hold this one down for the whole measure. So right hand down, play with the left, right hand, left, and then it goes into this. Now notice, this plays and stays down, and then they play with the other hand, and this plays and stays. And then it just reverses. It does the same thing again. Now this is the fun part. This is the bouncy part in the left. So we're going to go up here, and then they're going to have to get their eyes up here in the beginning when they're practicing to be able to hold down this half note. Half note, half note, half note, half note. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Staccato, hold down. One, two, three, four. Now here's the tricky part. Here is this little rest. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Now the right hand is still playing because you've got this going on. So the right hand's got is on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Now at the bottom here, this is staccato. Kids a lot of times don't pay attention to the staccato. They want to do it legato like they did with the other hand, but it's not. It's light, light, hold, down. So after you play, so this is the part here where you need to pay attention to in this. All right, I'm going to have the computer do the accompaniment here, and I'm going to play along with this. Let's see if I can do it on the first try and come in right. This actually comes in. Your child, when they play with me, they're going to come in on beat 2 because beat 1 is down here. So this is beat 2. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, play. I hope it's not going that fast. All right, I'm going to play the child's part so that you can see my hands, what's going on with the hands. This is the accompaniment. It's not too fast. Once your child gets going on this, we're going to play this really fast. It's just fun. So please get your child to work on this so they can play with me because this really is one of the fun ones. All right, I'm in C position here. I need to listen and do my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Staccato. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Staccato, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really fun. I love that. Okay, have fun time this week. Also, another thing is that I have this on my website too. So go look at some of the videos on my website and let your child listen to When the Saints Go Marching In so that they can really hear the jazz rhythm to this, and listen to all the different variations of this song. It will help them to like it, right? When they're right off the bat when they're starting to play. All right, have fun with this one.